Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reading you the story of David and Goliath. One day, young David was looking after the sheep when he heard his father calling. "Take this bread and cheese to your brothers," said his father. David's 3 older brothers were away fighting in King Saul's army. Taking the bundle, David set off at once. King Saul's army was camped on a hillside. On the other hillside, the Philistine army had gathered. It was an amazing sight. David searched among the lines of Saul's soldiers. He soon found his 3 brothers. Just then, a giant soldier stepped forward from the Philistine army. He was so tall, he towered over everyone else. He roared, "I am Goliath, tall and mighty. Who is brave enough to fight me?" Not one of King Saul's soldiers replied. They were all afraid. The soldiers talked among themselves. "The king will give a big prize to whoever kills the mighty giant Goliath," they said. "What's going on?" young David asked his brothers. "It has nothing to do with you," they said. "You're just a boy. Go home and look after the sheep." But David did not go home. He went to see King Saul in his tent. "I will fight the giant," said David. "I have killed a lion and a bear that have tried to attack my sheep," said David. "I was not afraid because God looked after me." "But you're just a boy, and he is a mighty giant," said the king. King Saul gave David a helmet, armor, and a sword. David put them on. They were much too big. He tried walking around the tent. "I can't wear these," he said. "I'm not used to them." He took them off. Instead, David took his sling and his pouch and went down to the stream. There, he found 5 smooth stones and put them in his pouch. "My sling was all I needed to fight the lion and the bear," he thought. "God will look after me." David went down to meet Goliath. The giant towered over him. He roared, "I am Goliath, tall and mighty. Who is brave enough to fight me?" "I am," answered David. "Will you fight me with that stick?" sneered Goliath. Goliath was angry. Goliath lumbered toward David. David grabbed the stone from his pouch and put it in his sling. Goliath waved his sword in the air. David let the stone fly through the air. The stone hit Goliath in the middle of his forehead. He crashed to the ground. King Saul's army cheered. "The mighty Goliath is dead," they cried. The Philistine army ran away, chased by King Saul's soldiers. Young David was a hero. Look back through the book to find more to talk about and join in with. Make yourself big and tall. Make yourself small and short. Pretend you are throwing a shot from a sling. Pretend you have a sword. Join in with the rhyme. Pause to encourage joining in with. "I am Goliath, tall and mighty. Who is brave enough to fight me?" Count 3 brothers. Goliath is 9 feet tall. Talk about how high that is, as tall as a basketball hoop or an elephant. Name the colors of the tents. Look back through the book to spot the colors on other pages. Find shapes and sizes. Describe the armor that Goliath is wearing. Use words like hard, stiff, shiny, metal, and leather. Listen to the sound. When you see the word on the page, point and make the sound. Now that you've read the story, what do you remember? Who was David? Why did he go to find his brothers? Where did King David find King Saul? What happened when David tried on the armor? How did David have the strength to fight Goliath? Why did Goliath crash to the ground? What does the story tell us? We can face big problems if God is on our side.